Hello friends, Bont here. Since 9.2 is right around the corner, being released in 12 hours here in the EU, I thought I would jump on here on YouTube and tell you guys what my main will be in 9.2. But before that, I would like to apologize for not posting anything these last 2 weeks. I've had COVID for about a week, and after that I went home to see my family after I tested negative 2 times. So I haven't had any time or energy to record really. Now I'm back and I will start grinding in 9.2 to get my 1 minute guides out, and I will try to make some fun content for you guys as well. I would like to do some more collabs, maybe do something else with LB Ninja 7 now since, well, I guess I can say it, our road to 2K was a fail now in before 9.2. It got released a bit faster than we thought it would, so here we are. But yeah, 9.2 and my main. I thought I would main Paladin, Holy Paladin in 9.2. But after seeing the major nerfs it received to Wings and Ashen Hollow and pretty much their whole kit, I'm not going to main that anymore. I did gear my Paladin enough to make it comfortable to start off in 9.2. Just like blast it through the quests and all of that. But I'm actually gonna stick with Resto Shaman in 9.2 as well, just like I did in 9.1. I reached 2.5k on my Resto Shaman by playing with pugs only. I haven't had a single group or anyone to play with constantly in high keys. It's been me and random people in pugs pretty much. So I'm gonna stick with Resto Shaman just because it's looking really strong. It hasn't received any nerfs really or buffs. The only thing that it gained was its tier set, which is, according to me, it's boring. I don't find it fun to play with, but it switches up. I think Shane Hill will be a much more poor ability now in 9.2 than it was in 9.1 and 1.5. I also think their damage will increase a lot now with double legendaries, since we can have the, what's it called, the earthquake around our golem, deep tremor stone, or I think it's called the legendary. So your earth elemental has a permanent earthquake around it. See, that one was the main. That one was the main legendary before we got the Raging Vesper Vortex legendary. And now when we can run both of them as Kyrian Shaman, I think we'll see a lot more damage from Resto Shamans. And I think Resto Shamans is pretty much already on top of the DPS meters for healers, except for Holy Paladins with Ashen. But now with the Ashen nerf and general Paladin nerfs, I would say Resto Shaman will most definitely be the highest DPS in class for healers at least. I also thought about maybe going Resto Druid, since they got so much buffs, to be honest. I think they had like 10% DPS buffs, just straight up in general on all their abilities, and a 10% HPS buff as well. But then I think some weeks, I can't remember when, but they got their Kyrian ability was nerfed. So their Kindred Affinity, it was nerfed, so they'll do less. They give away less damage to another player. So since Kyrian Druid won't be as strong, I thought, none of the other specs was really that good. I was really hyped about the Kyrian Druid one. I was almost certain it would be S tier if it would have happened. But now with the nerf, I'm not gonna play that either. I think it's still a good choice. I think it's like an A tier healer now in 9.2. But time will tell. Only time will tell. Yeah, and then the other healers, Mistweaver is still looking really bad. Still, I think I put them in C tier in my healer tier list, and I'm gonna put them there now as well. I don't think they didn't get anything in 9.2, the buffs needed. So they're still doing really low DPS. I don't think they will do. I don't think their mana usage will be much easier to control either. And Venfer Monk Mistweaver has always also been nerfed. So yeah, I think the Venfer specific legendary and the Venfer build was the best one for Mythic Plus, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know too much about Mistweaver, but yeah, I don't think they're looking too hot in 9.2. The same with Disc Priest. I don't think their tier set wasn't too good. I don't think, and their damage now with the Resto Druid damage buff, as well with Holy Priest damage buff. I would rather go Holy Priest if I was playing a Priest. I thought about going Holy Priest as well, but then I realized I don't know how to play Priest at all. I haven't played it since MOP, to be honest. So I'm not gonna play Priest. Holy Priest is looking pretty good, almost as good as Resto Druid. I think they also had a like 10 or 15% damage buff, and a 10 or I think 10% healing buff, and then 50% damage buff to all their abilities, if I'm not mistaken. So, and I think they have pretty good tier set as well. It's not the best one for healers. I think Resto Shaman has the best one for survivability. Paladin also has a really good one. I think Paladins will be the most fun one at least. Having really short cooldown on your wings, like cooldowns like wings. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go with my Shaman. I was thinking Druid as well. I was thinking Paladin as well, but in the end, I'm gonna stick with my beloved Crazy Cut, which I'm probably gonna name change in the future, because I've had that name since I started playing this game at, I can't even remember how old I was, but yeah, I'm probably gonna name change that so I have a better name. But that's pretty much it. I just want to inform you guys that this will be my main Resto Shaman. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna play with. I hope to play more with my friend now. He's gonna play a rogues. So I hope to see me and him doing higher keys. I think the highest one we've done together is at 20 in 9.1.5. So I hope to see us doing like 22s and 23s and stuff like that now. I'm going to try to reach 2.6, maybe 2.7 IO in 9.2, depending on how much time I have. And also depending on the Lost Ark. I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark now. So I will I will see how much time I have for WoW. But I'm probably gonna start playing way more now when 9.2 is coming out. Because I'm really excited about everything that's going to be like the new season, tier sets, and all of that. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about in this video. I'm going to do more like more specific Resto Shaman guides, as well as my 60-second guides for all of the classes. But before I do that, I need to like get settled, maybe get some score my Shaman, get some eye level, start pushing 15s, 16s, 20s, or yeah, 15s at least to begin with. Reach Keystone Master. I'm probably going to do a series on my Resto Shaman on me reaching Keystone Master in 9.2, which I'm hoping you guys will like. Maybe not too, I might not do too much commentating on it, but maybe I will. Maybe do something fun with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.